I think the Patriots definitely needed that one. Atlanta looked a lot better. I think it's just going to be about getting the ball. That's all Michael Penix has to do is get the ball to his playmakers. Kyle Pitts, who is playing surprisingly well right now. Bijan Robinson, I mean, he's excellent. Drake London, he's got a great offense over there, so he's set up for some success. Just don't know what happened last week. I don't know. Is that just kind of that's like a divisional game. That feels like just your standard weird within the division game. This one's gonna be the George Pickens first down. Yeah, quick little slant to George Pickens, and you might as well just keep throwing the ball to him. He will make plays, or he will crash out. It's whichever one he chooses. We'll see. But man in motion for Dallas. Gonna snap it to Dak. Dak looking. Quick throw to Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders gonna break a tackle and get tackled by Quay Walker. He's gonna get about 9 yards there. I'm surprised Javonte Williams is not on the. Well, there he is right now, and you should just hand the ball off to him. Micah not on the field right now. Three receivers to the left, gonna send Turpin in motion back to the backfield, and then they're gonna give it to Javonte, and yep, there's a first down. It's like I call this shit, but there's a flag. There's a flag though, and we'll see who this flag is on. There's Malik Hooker walking to the locker room, and then there's a little scuffle. Keyshawn Nixon seems to be talking some smack. Well, they're making a big discussion about this. We'll see. That's on Dallas and face mask on Green Bay, so that's going to offset. Offset penalties, and yeah, just repeat second down. Uh, yeah, I mean, unfortunately, they are a part of the game, and Turpin gonna motion to the right, three back formation. Gonna give it to Javonte Williams again, and yeah, he's gonna pick up the first. Yeah, he wasn't on that play, but yeah, I mean, we have to get some pressure to Dak. They've not gotten a ton of pressure on him yet. That they are stopping the run decently well right now. Dak gonna dump it off to Javonte, spins out of a tackle by Micah Parsons and brought down by Evan Williams. Yeah, looked like it. 3:21 left to go. Dallas touchdown because they get the ball at half. Shotgun formation again. Four receivers out wide for Prescott. Prescott looking under pressure. He's got a man over the middle of the field. Dallas, yeah, they're moving the ball downfield now. Just got in the backfield a little too late there. You have definitely had some pressure on them. Single back formation. Again, 3 receivers out wide. You're going to send Turbin in motion. Prescott going to dump it. Miles Sanders breaks out of a tackle, and he's brought down. That's going to be about 9 yards there. And Devontae Wyatt seems to be shaken up, and that's not good. Hmm. We'll see what happened here. Looked like he hit his knee pretty hard when he was trying to go for Miles Sanders. Yeah. That's a guy that you really can't afford to lose right now because the defensive tackle depth is not like it's decent, but Devontae Wyatt has played so good. It'd be tough to lose him right now. You have Carl Brooks and Colby Wooden and Stackhouse, but absolutely. Salute Cheesehead Nation, sir. Yeah, Devontae Wyatt still down on the field. And he does get up, though. Looks like he's walking all right. And hopefully he can come back out in the second half here. Yeah, I mean, at this point, yeah, just you're almost to halftime. So Ed Policy and Brian Gutekunst up there. Gutekunst rocking with the Diet Dr. P. That's respectable right there. Very interesting. Jalen Tolbert and Turpin, kind of confusing names for these Dallas receivers. But I think the effect of not having CeeDee Lamb is kind of felt right now because they are moving the ball right now. But if they had CeeDee, I think this is maybe a bit of a different game. But I would like to see us get the ball back at half, or well, we don't get the ball back at the start of the third quarter. But I'd like to see us get the ball back before the 2-minute warning. But Puka, he might be. He's easily top 5. I don't really know who is like what Jefferson and Chase. Um, I don't. That's a good question. Yeah, I would say that at this point too. Um, just trying to think of like all the receivers in the. Amon Ra, I would put. He's definitely up there for sure. Yeah, they're. Yeah, yeah. Who is calling me on Instagram, bro? I don't know. Some sort of group chat that I'm in. I mean, they still got two touchdowns in the first half. That's better than they've already scored more points than they did last week. So I already see this as a win for the first half of football. Gonna send Turpin in motion. Back again to the left. Gonna hand it off to Miles Sanders, and he's gonna get the first down. .140 left. Cowboys probably gonna try and run the clock out and score here. Williams in the backfield again, single back formation, gonna fake it to him. Prescott loading up, gonna throw it. He's got George Pickens in the middle of the field, first down. Dak playing pretty good on this drive, 6 for 6 so far. Micah is back out there. Prescott gonna send a man in motion, send him back to the right. Prescott snap from the loading up, very deep down the field. George Pickens is going to come down with this ball on Nate Hobbs and Evan Williams, and that's just a one-on-one ball, and that's what George Pickens does best. I mean, just a beautiful catch. You can't, yeah, both feet in bounds, and it's a great catch. Wow. Single back. Gonna send a man in motion. Gonna give it to Javonte. Javonte stuffed. Absolutely stuffed by Green Bay. That's just an insane catch. She can't even like. Jesus. Yeah, I mean he's great at the one-on-one balls. I mean that's why Russell Wilson had so much success last year. I feel like 5 out wide for Dak. He's gonna move Javonte back into the backfield. 4 out wide for Dallas. Snap to Dak, looking. He's gonna run it in for the touchdown. And now we kind of have a game here. Interesting point here, though. Does Dallas want to go for 2? I would say you probably could make this a 3-point game. I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think they will though. They're just gonna send the kicking unit. They do get the ball at half, so I don't think it will. Yeah, right down the middle for the best kicker in the league. Yep. Yeah, great play by George Pickens to get a touchdown on the board for Dallas. Yeah, I know. It's not even like it's just a good game so far. Like no one's particularly playing bad at this point. The For the amount of yards the Packers have though, we should have more points, but Yeah, they have 41 seconds to try and do something. I don't know if they will, but mm, yeah. Oh, oh, Drewski in the Lamar jersey. Yeah, that's pretty funny. James Harden. Speaking of James Harden, his team is might be screwed here. The Clippers. Yeah, yeah. Basically they had a private company paying Kawhi Leonard, which is kind of crazy. Definitely the most interesting way I've seen um, that sort of thing happen. Tampering, I guess, is yeah. He might be the best receiver in the league right now. Yeah, touchback for Green Bay and 41 seconds. They have one timeout left, so can Jordan Love and the offense create some magic to maybe put some more points on the board before halftime? Yeah. 5 out wide for Green Bay. Snap to Jordan. Jordan looking. He's just going to throw it down at Josh Jacobs' feet. 2nd and 10. Everything was covered downfield. I don't think there was any throwing down the field on that one. We'll see. Yeah, I mean the Giants didn't fully get going until the fourth quarter in that game. Shotgun. Love looking, throwing down the field. He's got Dobbs, but he overthrows him slightly. Yeah, he just overthrows Dobbs slightly, and yeah, should have led Dobbs a little bit more, but he had it in one hand. Yeah. 3rd and 10, 29 seconds left. I mean, at least that one wasn't in his hands. Love gonna dump it off to Tucker Kraft, and Kraft is gonna get the first down. Got to call a timeout here. Yeah, I mean that one wasn't directly in his hands, but um, got to make a better throw. Could try and maybe get 3. 3 is an option. unfortunate part about that is they just don't have enough time for that. Shotgun formation for Green Bay again. 4 receivers out wide. Snap to Jordan. Jordan looking, and there is a flag on the play. Yeah, false start. False start on Kennard. That's Kennard's second penalty of the day. It's his toe, yeah. Snap to Jordan again. Jordan loading, and the ball is slapped out of his hand. That's going to be a fumble. Yep. So Dallas has an opportunity to get back here. That's unfortunate. That's just poor blocking. That's unfortunate. Still a lot of football to play. Well, there actually is. There's still a whole another half left. Hopefully, the defense does not let up a touchdown here. Mm-hmm. Snap to Prescott. Prescott looking, firing, and George Pickens touchdown. And just like that, Dallas has taken the lead. Mm. I mean, yeah, it's penalties, and that is an unfortunate fumble there. So the worst part is Dallas is going to get the ball back, and the defense is going to have to step up here. Yeah, no, they just got to send it to half at this point. No, they're just gonna. This is just gonna go into half. So the Saints played much worse teams than we did in 2024. Like objectively. But I mean, there's not there's just not much I can say. I mean, they're just not. It's just not good execution. So, like you can't look at Dallas and say like they still have pieces to make plays. It's not like they're completely useless. This isn't like the Giants or um and even then the Giants had some played good today, so they play the Saints. The problem is after they play the Saints, they have tough games after that, so yeah. Yeah, I love just gonna take the knee, send this one in the locker room. I mean, it's still a 3-point game. Like this is not like an awful start. Like that again, that was not until the fourth quarter, and the Bears did not start that until the second half. Football is football. This is like an any given Sunday thing. Like there's really one, the blocked extra point didn't help. Two, they just cannot be. I mean, the holding and the false starts. I mean, the same thing happened last week. So he did have a good game. It was actually the first time he threw 4 touchdowns since 2023. So it was a long time ago. I don't know. I didn't think this was going to be a blowout anyway, and now I'm even more confident in that. It's going to be a close one. Yeah. I'm just not like I don't know. I feel like Matt LaFleur is not totally abusing zone defense like he would have in the past. Because the Cowboys are playing, they only play zone. They 90% of the time they play zone defense, and I'm just not seeing enough payoff for them playing zone defense. But it would not be good if we lost this game though. Like they definitely the major problem is it seems like the issue is when they have a bye week the next week after they lose the after they play a game because they have bye week next week. They somehow lose um the games before the bye week. Also, I was incorrect. Yeah, the Bears were pretty dominant last week. I yeah. Yeah, no, they I mean like the Bears like we had a similar play to the Golden at the beginning where it was just wide open down the field and the Bears had Luther Burden wide open down the field. Still got 13 points. The fumble is just detrimental. Like this is now a completely different game, and that fumble, like they could come out here and score. They have momentum now. Like yeah, and George Pickens being wide open does not help either. But you kind of knew that was gonna happen. Like they just huge fumble, and then yeah. You're getting more well. Is that because you? Well, that's probably. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Tutu Atwell was just wide open on that play. That was pretty insane. So, yeah, he was. Yeah. I mean, that's a beautiful throw, but sometimes Mahomes deserves a little glaze because he is pretty good. But unfortunately, everyone gives them glaze. So, yeah, I saw that. He was. Yeah, I will say someone who definitely like needs to be gone is Rich Visaccia, our special teams coordinator. I don't know how the fuck he is still on the team. It's despicable. Oh yeah, Adonai Mitchell or whatever. Yeah, see. Like offense at least did something, so they already, like I said, they already have more points than they scored the entirety of last week, so that's something. Oh, is Bad Bunny playing at the Super Bowl? Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's get Drake at the Super Bowl. So I usually Adam's dad told me when your team's losing, go to your team's Reddit thread and yeah, it's pretty Bugs Bunny. Um, let's see. Let me scroll further down to see. The offensive line is really bad, but Jordan Love is playing like fucking trash for extended periods of games, and it's sickening to watch. He's really not even playing that bad. I'm gonna be honest. He has 172 yards passing. He had one fumble mistake. That's not even. It's really not even his fault. That's the offensive line's fault. He already has 172 yards passing. I don't. They really do not. But fair point, I guess. They really don't. Matt LaFleur looks like he's about to burst into tears. That's pretty funny. Yeah, if you go on like the actual, it really is funny. Saddam Hussein thing, yeah, probably. Let's see what the Cowboys one is doing, because that I think that would be that's what I want to see. A lot of them are just talking about Bad Bunny. Probably not, because they're well. I mean, I'll turn them on, but I won't like. Yeah, it's not very enticing games, so I just don't get. Jordan Love looks like a stumble bum. What, like, is he really playing that bad to people? I don't get it. Like you're not a Packers fan. You don't have a little bit of bias that I do. Like legitimately, Matthew Golden. Yeah. I don't know. I can't necessarily blame the whole fumble on, like, obviously, get the ball out, but like, like the O line has to protect him, like, and I blamed part of that on Rasheed Walker. Yeah. Turpin is going to get this to the 29, it looks like. Oh, I didn't even adjust the Cowboys score. I wish I didn't have to, but well, I would have not liked to do it at all. Dak gonna give it to Devontae. Yeah, about. Shotgun formation for Dak. Two receivers on his right, gonna give it to Javonte Williams. He finds a hole and he's gonna get the first down. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, Devontae Wyatt's still not out there. That's a little unfortunate. Shotgun formation, snap to Dak, gonna give it to Javonte. Flag on the play. Looks like probably a false start. Yep. No, it was on Dallas. It was on Dallas. Technically, you can't false start on the defense. It's only neutral zone infraction or offsides. So that'll back Dallas up a little bit. Single back formation, two receivers on the left, one on the right. Dak gonna send Turpin in motion. Prescott throws quickly to George Pickens, but he drops it. He had a wide open first down. It was a quick slant, and George just dropped it. It's amazing how he catches like the greatest one-on-one ball, and he drops the quick slant. I mean, honestly, he's just looking upfield. He didn't see the ball into his hands. He's looking upfield right away, and mm, yeah, like it's insane how he catches. Yeah, three receivers on the right, shotgun formation. Williams to Dak's left. Prescott's going to give it to Javonte. Javonte is going to get stuffed by Carl Brooks and Micah Parsons. Mm. Miles Sanders also apparently went to the locker room, it looks like. And Devontae Wyatt's out with a knee injury, they said. So, snap to Prescott. Dak looking. He's got plenty of time. Throws it deep down the field. He's got Tolbert, but it's incomplete. He had Tolbert, but looked like he overthrew him a little bit. Yeah, Dak just didn't see him. He was looking right side by the time George made his second move. So he was just looking right at the right side. So, all right. Good drive by the Packers defense coming out of the half. Matthew Golden, actually, Romeo Doubs going to return this punt. Romeo Doubs breaks out of the tackle and gets down at the 24-yard line. Romeo back there catching punts. Does this mean Matthew Golden is not? Oh, he's still out there. He's still out there. Yeah, they got to figure that out because yeah. They just got to figure that out. Like they just keep switching who is returning kicks, and it's just very weird. I don't really understand. I just wish they had a designated kick returner who's actually good at kick returning, but they seem to not have that. Well, yeah, we have a kicker and a punter. Great, great special teams unit besides the blocking and the returning, because the blocking is also awful based on the blocked field goal or a blocked extra point, I guess. Well, blocked field goal last week, I can count that one. That was despicable. Yeah, it might be time to put the fries in the bag for him. Well, the defense did their job. We need offense to. Defense had a good drive, so bless you. Oh my god. 63 points. Typical high school game. Single back formation. Two receivers on the left, one on the right. Going to send Matthew Golden in motion. Love going to fake it to Jacobs. Then he's going to dump it off to Jacobs. Josh Jacobs going to run it upfield for a first down. That was pretty. I mean, that's a dump off pass. Not anything too impressive, but first down. Matthew Golden in motion, single back again. This time they're going to hand it off to Jacobs, and he is swallowed up in the backfield. They've been pretty decent in coverage, it looks like. Like Like when I'm actually able to see, like this coverage is pretty decent. The problem is they're getting to the quarterback with 4, and they don't have Micah. So how bad is this O line right now? Matthew Golden in motion, shotgun formation, going to send him back to the right. Snap to Love, looking, still looking. He's going to dump it off to Matthew Golden. Matthew Golden's going to run up the right side of the field, going to get about 8 yards. Probably 3rd and 2 here. If he waits, if the pocket is clean there, like so many people are open in the middle of the field. Snap to Jordan. Jordan looking, still looking, and he's going to be sacked. Flag on the play, though. Yeah, he looks, yeah. They're going to call the face mask. Yep. Yep. Well, they get a first down off that one. Get a little break there. Get a penalty going their way. Oh, there was 2. Are they saying there's 2? Oh, yeah. Pass interference on Dontavian Wicks as well. So they get an even bigger break. Oh, okay, so they take the face mask and they decline the holding penalty. So 15-yard automatic first down. So 1st and 10, ball at the 47-yard line of Dallas. They go back into the huddle here. Oh yeah, Jadeveon Clowney. They did pick him up. Well, you got 3 downs, so 3 receivers set. Jacobs in the backfield. Love gonna give it to Jacobs. Jacobs finds a hole, dumps it out to the outside. Jacobs still going, and he's brought out at about the 20-ish yard line. Great run by Jacobs. Finally has I think that's his longest run of the season. I think that might be the longest one of the year so far. Great move to get past Trayvon Diggs. 3 Love, quick throw to Savion Williams. Savion Williams going to find about 5 yards there. That's their longest run of the night, so that was 19-yard run. So Savion got brought out at the 15-yard line, 2nd and 6. Here we go. Single back formation for the Packers. 2 receivers on the left, Dobbs on the right. Going to send Wicks a little bit of motion. Going to fake it to Jacobs. Love looking for Kraft, and he's got Tucker Kraft diving for the end zone. Touchdown. He looks like it. Touchdown, Tucker Kraft. Great little rollout play there. And Kraft gets in the end zone for his third touchdown of the year. They were rolling on that drive. That was excellent. Beautiful. Boom. Oh yeah, yeah. He hits the pylon with the ball. I'm pretty sure that's, if not, you're at the 1 yard line and you can run this in pretty easily. It looks like he's in right there. They are reviewing it, so I mean, either way, it's either the ball is at the 1 yard line or it's a touchdown. But it did look like a touchdown. But his elbow could have been out of bounds, so I'll put it at 19 for now. If I gotta change it, I guess I'll change it. But yeah, we do. They got rolling on that drive. The face mask definitely helped, but good drive. Either way, if they'll probably, they can run it in at the 1 here probably. Yeah, yeah. What was your most surprising game of the week so far? Yeah, okay. I I agree with you, but I actually think the Ravens one is the most surprising, just based on how bad their offense was today. Because like I know Kansas City's defense is one of the better ones in the league. They definitely don't have any scrubs out there. Like the main reason why they won 15 games last year is because of the defense. But I just feel like the Ravens were at least putting up points in the first 3 weeks, and they had some garbage time points against Detroit. But I don't know. I think the Ravens might be in trouble defensively. Yeah, yeah. Like the we'll see how the Bengals do against the Broncos, but they did not look very good last week. So yep, first and goal. Not a. So yeah, his knee is down right there. Yep, I think that's what they're saying, or his elbow is down right there. Yeah. All right. Well, true. Single back, and there's a flag. Oh my God, they're gonna false start us. It's either that or illegal motion. Yeah, false start. Mm, that's brutal. False start on Elton Jenkins. Did the ball? There's wondering if the ball moved here. Yeah, yeah, he moves the ball slightly. Yep. I don't know why he. Yeah, he moved the ball slightly. So single back formation, gonna give it to Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs trying to power his way back in there, but he's gonna be short. Second and goal now. So they're on the 2 yard line. say either you just give it straight back to Jacobs or you can run a little slant play to Dobbs. Either one really works at this point. Here we go. Single back. Wicks, a little bit of motion. They're going to give it back to Jacobs, and he is going to get stuffed again. He looked like he had a little bit of a lane, but did not get in the end zone. Yeah, I don't know if I'd go for a field goal when you're so close. If Jacobs cut it outside there, he might have gotten in there. Gonna give it to Jacobs once again, and finally he gets in the end zone. Touchdown. Well, the false start didn't help, to be fair. Yeah. So, well, they got in the end zone. That's the important part. So, Jacobs' third touchdown on the year, and hopefully this extra point doesn't get blocked. If so, that's a 3-point game. And it's good. 2016 throwback year type of score. Can Micah Parsons get a sack on Dak Prescott? I don't know. We'll see. But they need to get more pressure on Dak. That's the issue I'm seeing right now. Yeah. No, they keep throwing to George Pickens. They might score some more points here. So all right. Turpin back to receive the boot. And he's gonna kneel this one. Yeah, in the end zone, so it's ruled as a touchback, so now he's at the 20. So here we go. Single back formation, it looks like, for Dallas. Two receivers out left, gonna send Tolbert in motion. Line up on the right side now. Snap to Prescott. Looking, throwing off to Jake Ferguson, and he is brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten back to it there, but McDuffie making the tackle. They've taken a lot of snaps from under center today to get the ball out quick here. Slightly. I think that was just designed to go to Jake Ferguson. So Two receivers out left, snap to Prescott. Dak looking, throwing to Jalen Tolbert, and he is tackled immediately by Nate Hobbs. The coverage is already looking better than it did in the first half. 6. They're 0 for 4 on third down tonight. Tolbert in motion, got two receivers on the right, one on the left. Shotgun formation, Williams on his right. Snap to Dak. Prescott looking. He's got pressure. He is going to go to the sideline to Turpin, and I think he did get the feet in bounds. Great catch by Turpin. Yep. Oh, yeah. Drags the foot. Great catch. Whew. 15 yards on that one. Prescott going to give it to Javonte. Javante's going to get a couple yards there. Did his shoe come on? Oh, yeah, his shoe was untied. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 6. Two receivers on the right, one on the left. Fake it, and they're going to give it back to Turpin. Turpin going to run it upfield, and he's going to get the first down and a little more. Prescott going to send Jake Ferguson in motion, single back formation, going to give it to Javonte. Micah was in the backfield and slipped, and that's going to be 9 yards for Javonte Williams. Micah had him and let him out of his grasp. He was right there to make the play. That's unfortunate. Yeah, for like 2 seconds. Great cut by Williams. Found the hole. Shotgun formation. Dak gonna fake it. Prescott throwing over the middle. He's got a man. And that's another first down. Is that I want to say this. No, that's not Tolbert. He's number 1. I don't know who that is. I have. Well, I mean, CD Lamb is out. Have some more opportunities for more players tonight. Dak has been perfect on this drive so far. Single back formation. Dak gonna fake it, and he's gonna give it to him again. Same guy as last play. He's gonna get the first down. Dallas is rolling on this drive. That's a nice little fake on it. Like, defense has got to do something here. Three receivers out wide, 2 on the right, 1 on the left. Prescott looking, throwing down the right side of the field, and George Pickens almost had a one-hander. He's looking for the call. He's not going to get it, but Keyshawn Nixon is talking a little smack to him, but Turpin was wide open. He just completely burned Nate Hobbs there. Yeah, I think that was just good coverage by Nixon. I don't think that's a flag. Mm. They were booing though. Prescott shotgun. Snap to him quickly. He's going to dump it to Jake Ferguson. Edgerrin Cooper had him, but looks like Jake got the first down. Yeah, that's going to be a first down for Dallas. Oh, it seems like Micah took a little bit of a hit to the head. He is or maybe his back is bothering him, it seems like. Oh, no. No, it is concussion. Okay. They're evaluating him for concussion. Hope not. Oh, flag on the play. Yeah, false start on Dallas, and that'll back him up a little ways. Yeah, I guess they said concussion, so he'll go to the blue tent for concussion. That sucks. They've just not been able to pressure Dak like much at all here. Yeah, they're getting the ball out quick though. I mean, that was their game plan, and they have been doing that. Shotgun formation, two receivers on the right, one on the left for Prescott. He's going to take the snap, dump it off to Javonte Williams, and Williams just breaks a couple tackles, and Nate Hobbs' helmet comes off. Edgerrin Cooper's getting right. Yeah, I mean, he's right there to make the play. He's almost like he's going too fast to make the tackle. I've definitely seen them tackle like that before. It's giving me flashbacks. Shotgun formation for Dak. Prescott looking, throwing for Jake Ferguson. Touchdown. And just like that, Dallas has taken the lead back by a poor defensive possession from Green Bay, honestly. And yeah, actually, that's the most points they've given up in a game so far this year. Yep. The coverage is just not good. Well, for one, coverage is not great right now, and they cannot pressure Dak at all. Like at all. Micah had he only has one pressure like total. So 23-20. Hopefully the offense can save us from this. Well, I mean, it's just the last week the offense had a stinker, and now this week the defense is not playing very well. The offense is compensating, but I mean, yeah. They were pretty reliable the first 2 weeks, but yeah, fair point. I mean, last week they were. I don't know. This defense is good enough to win games. I'm a little. They're just not getting pressure to the quarterback. Like Dak has so much time to throw, and you for one, Mike is not out there, and two, Devontae Wyatt's not out there, and he's been pretty good against the pass as well. So I mean, guys got to step up. Yeah, I think the worst part is not having like it seems like the offensive line not being healthy is pretty detrimental. Like Rodgers could deal with a bad offensive line, but I don't think Love is good enough right now to deal with having a bad offensive line. And in all reality, no quarterback is really that good to overcome a bad O line. Like it catches up eventually. We're kind of seeing that with. I mean, look at Lamar. I mean, Lamar got sacked 7 times Monday night. You're not gonna win games like that. Yeah, yeah. Spooktober is coming, and the ghost of Joe Barry is haunting the defense. Oh, yeah. Yep. We'll definitely see the fourth quarter before we score again here. Jordan Morgan looks like he's definitely stepped it up here after the bad penalty. Single back formation, gonna give it to Jacobs. Jacobs is gonna get about 4 yards, 3 yards there. I think they'll let the clock wind down here, and it'll be fourth quarter. Second and 7. Yeah, just got to get pressure. That's the only. It's the only way they're going to be able to win the game is if they stop the Dallas offense at this point. I mean the offense is playing well enough right now. I I think the fumble is an unfortunate thing that happened at the end of the half there, but for the most part they're doing their part. Like Dak literally has like so much time. It's really they just cannot get to the quarterback. That is literally what is happening. So defensively, yeah, I'm a little disappointed in how they can't get to Dak because he did not look very good last week. Like if we lose this game, I can't unless something drastic happens with the offense here. I can't blame the offense. Like the main reasons why teams lose games is like they're complementary football. If one side is not doing what they're supposed to be doing, like it's going to be tough to win games. Yeah. They also hadn't lost to the Bears since like 2018 last year, the last week of the season, and they did. So Wicks in motion, shotgun formation, going to give it to Jacobs. Jacobs is going to be brought down. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 2 here. Like I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of conservative play calling here right now, but I don't know. I hope not. Shotgun formation for Jordan. 3 receivers out left. Dobbs on the right. Jordan Love is going to run it down to the 35-yard line. What a run by Jordan. It could be. Probably is. Can't have nice things in this world. Oh, excellent. I'll take that. What a run by Jordan. Honestly, healthy Jordan Love has really showed that he has some excellent mobility. Wicks was just wide open there, too. Shotgun formation again for Jordan. He's going to send Matthew Golden in motion. Snap to Jordan. Going to do a little shimmy fake and throws it out of bounds to literally nobody. Not sure what was the intended play there, but they're pointing at Musgrave, and I'm assuming Musgrave did not run the right route or wasn't open. Oh, are they gonna show us right here? Yeah, they're gonna show us right here. Yeah, it looks like Musgrave is supposed to be on a comeback route, and he doesn't. Just keeps going. Is what? Yeah. Jordan gonna take the snap, looking, throwing. He's got Kraft, and they're gonna have another 3rd down. So good thing is they're in field goal range. The bad news is we already had 1 block kick tonight, and 2, I would rather them score a touchdown. So they're 6 for 8 tonight. So yeah. Well, at that point, it'd be a touchdown if they don't make this. Wicks in motion. 2 receivers out right. Going to hand it off to Emmanuel Wilson, and he is going to get the 1st down. They push him to the 1st. Excellent. Thank God, dude. I can't take much more to my heart. Like I'm not really I'm trying to commentate the game, so I'm not really trying to get upset or anything. So I'm just trying to stay focused. Two receivers outright, going to send Kraft in motion, shotgun formation again. Jacobs in the backfield, going to give it to Jacobs, and he's going to find a little bit of a hole. Get about maybe 3 yards there. Not a ton. I mean, I don't know. Josh Jacobs has not had. He just can't. There's not enough big holes for him to run. It seems like he's just not getting enough opportunity in the running lanes. Yeah. Single back formation for the Packers. Gonna give it to Josh. Josh, there he goes. Finds a lane. Running in. Touchdown, Josh Jacobs. As soon as I say he can't find any running lanes, what happens? That happens. Excellent run by Josh Jacobs. Absolute unit on the field. And there the blocking lanes open up for Josh. Like, this is perfect. He cuts it inside, then he cuts it back outside, makes Trayvon Diggs miss because he's overrated as fuck. Yeah, just a little bit. Don't block it. All right, McManus is golden. And now it's a 4-point game. Defense, this is your time. Like, if like I was excited about the Micah Parsons trade. If there is a time for Micah Parsons to be activated, it has to be right now. And I'm saying has to be because he absolutely has to get like he has to bring Dak down somehow, or he has to make a big play. Like, he absolutely has to, because this is why you trade for a guy like this, because it's a close game right now, and you need to get the ball back in to the offense's hand, because now they're hot. You don't want Dak to, because if they don't do anything, if they don't pressure him, Dak's just going to go right down the field, and we're going to be right back where we were literally 30 seconds ago. So Dak has to be pressured. Absolutely has to be pressured. Oh no, no. I will forever be baffled why we didn't just draft Brian Branch instead, but we traded down with the Lions. The worst part is that we traded with the Lions for that. Now, I mean, I think Brian Branch is a good player. I just don't. I don't know. Detroit has, like, I don't know. They just seem like a lot of dirty, per, not really dirty players. I would like. I don't know. I think Kirby Joseph is definitely dirty. Like, he's taken out. I mean, he took out Higby. I'm not coping about him being a dirty player. He's definitely a dirty player. Have you seen the high? Have you not seen the highlight reel? He literally injured Tyler Higby. Did you not? Do you not remember that? Literally took out his ACL. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm saying he's a dirty player. Like, I'm not even calling him bad. There's a difference between bad and dirty. And a Super Bowl win in the last 5 years. He's like, give me my damn helmet. I need to get back on this field. Yeah, he wasn't out there, so he's back out there now. Gonna send Turpin in motion, single back formation. Dak faking it. Rashawn Gary's in his face, but who is that? I know he's got a weird name. And the tight end catches it for a few yards there. Mm. Yeah, look at Dak. I mean, he's playing a pretty perfect game right now. Single back formation. Gonna give this to Javonte Williams. Javonte almost got the first down, but he's brought down by Rashawn Gary. Third down. If any time stop was needed right now, yeah, a big stop would be favorable right now. Wow, he's almost got as many wins as Tony Romo. That's crazy. Shotgun formation for Dak. 2 receivers on the right, 2 on the left. Gonna send Jake Ferguson a little bit of motion. Prescott looking, throwing to Turpin. First down. It's just a little out route there. Once again, they need to be pressuring the quarterback here. Yeah, it was smart to have Williams be an extra blocker in the backfield there. Mm-hmm. Gonna give it to Turpin. Turpin finds a bit of a lane, but he's broadened down. He's only gonna get about 4 yards there. Hobbs is looking slow to get up. His helmet came off on that play. Yeah, he did get up though. He's looks fine. Yeah, he just looks slow to get up there. Come on, Micah. Just need to pressure him, dude. Well, that's why I'm calling on number 1. Oh, he is going to the sideline. It looks like they probably will send him. Send him to the tent? No? Yeah, they're just going to evaluate him and then. Single back, 2 receivers, 1 to the right, 1 to the left for the Cowboys. Dak takes direct snap, quick throw to Tolbert. He is brought down immediately by Keyshawn Nixon. That's been the game plan all night. He's taken a lot of snaps from under center, and he's just getting the ball out really quick here. Yeah. Dak, shotgun formation, 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Dak going to send the back in a little bit of motion, comes back to him. Prescott. Micah is almost in there, but knocked out by Edgerrin Cooper. He got that ball off. That was impressive that Dak got that ball off. Micah flew around the edge. Carl Brooks got in there too. I'm impressed that Dak got that ball out. Yeah. 4th and 2. Cowboys are going to go for it. They're going to send Turpin in motion to the right side. Prescott looking, pressure. He's getting his man over the field, George Pickens. Yeah, it's just Coop's got to stay in the middle of the field there. Because we can't get the pressure to the quarterback. Snap to Dak Prescott. Going to give it to Javonte. Javonte is going to get about 5 yards there. Still rumbling, but forward progress is going to. Yeah. No, they have to go. That's why they went for it on fourth down. I mean, at this point, it's 7. They need 7. Ferguson, a little bit of motion, single back. Javonte Williams is back there. They're going to fake it to him. Prescott loading up, throwing, and he overthrows Tolbert. Yeah, I mean, the Packers rushed 5 and they still couldn't get to him. That's despicable. Yeah. 3 receivers out wide. Prescott seems to be changing the play at the line. Snap to him. Looking. He's getting pressured by Carl Brooks, and he gets the ball away anyway. There is a flag. It was in the backfield. Yeah, Dak's motioning forward, so could be a holding as well, but a face mask on Green Bay is what they're going to call. Replay third down. So they're going to call face masks on Carl Brooks here. Yeah. Oh, okay. So now though, yeah, it's an automatic first down. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean he's got his face mask there. It's just unfortunate that that does happen. Prescott motion, gonna hand it off to Javonte. Javonte rumbling for about 6. That's what it looked like to me. Second and 4. Single back formation again for Dallas. They're gonna send a man in motion. Snap to Dak. He's going to hand it off again. Javonte, big hole, and he's got a first down and more. Yeah, he's at like the 1 or 2 yard line. Yeah. Again, they got 5 on the line, and it's just not. They can't seem to break through. Prescott, another single back formation, sends Ferguson in motion. Going to give it to Williams again. He looks like he's down at the 1. Looks down at the 1 there. Dak is this is a wildcat formation, and Javonte is going to get in for the touchdown. There is a flag though, probably on the defense. Yeah, offsides defense. So there's another touchdown for Dallas. Holy moly! honestly kind of saw this coming just based on how we played last week. Like the fact that our offense is keeping us in the game and our defense is not playing particularly well right now is kind of funny. But there's still time. I just don't like, again, don't like putting the offense in this position because now you got to go down and score again. And Aubrey is pretty automatic there, so no surprise there. Packers have given up. Yeah, this is their most points they've given up in not all three games combined, but 30 points for this defense after they look so well is a little concerning. But they have just let Dak play them like a fiddle all night. I'm more disappointed in the defense right now. Just because of how well they've looked against, I mean, at this point, I don't know if, I mean, I'm guessing like the Detroit game, Detroit was clearly not at full strength, not ready. I mean, still great. They stopped Jaden Daniels and the Commanders, and they, for the most part, were good against the Browns. Besides Quinshon Judkins having a good fourth quarter, but I don't know. The They've been able to get to the quarterback in all 3 weeks, except for this week. Yeah, I mean Dallas does. Their own line is nothing to like scoff at. I guess they do have good O linemen. I really wouldn't even like. I don't know. I don't think the Colts should be disappointed that they lost because I mean, a couple they made a couple mistakes and they probably win that game. I don't know. I'm like preparing myself for a loss here because I like this offense is already. I'm not like they're not playing bad, but you're asking them to go down the field again and score. But you know what? I could say the same thing about Green Bay. They found a way to lose last week, blocked field goals. So I don't know. I've watched this Packer team long enough to prepare myself for disappointing losses, and like I'm just kind of preparing myself for this game to end poorly. I still believe they can win the game. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna stop believing in them to win, but I'm just preparing myself because then if they lose, I'll be like, yeah, you know what? Knew that was gonna happen. So I really hope we don't get into a Hail Mary position because honestly, I think every time that has been we don't have Aaron Rodgers. The miraculous like Hail Mary ball is not in our arsenal currently. And anytime Jordan, not to like shit on him because I do think he is good, but anytime he's been put in that kind of situation, like I can recall a few games where he kind of folds under the pressure to to come up with a win at the end. But there's still 450 left here, and it's not like the Dallas defense is playing. Yeah. Yeah, probably. I think, and now I'm thinking, like as you said, the big part is probably that fumble. But I don't think you can tell me that Jordan Love has had a bad game. Definitely. I just wish the defense was doing anything. See, Brett Favre is in the audience, and that like scares me because the presence of Brett Favre makes people like I don't know. Jordan could be like, "Oh, channeling my inner Brett Favre," and fucking pick six or some shit like that. Please don't let that happen. I'll literally like cry. Not actually, but Kraft in motion. Gonna give it to Jordan. Jordan looking. He's pressured immediately. Savion Williams gonna dump it off to him, and Savion at least gets back to the line of scrimmage, picks up a couple yards. Again, they're like being very conservative-ish with this play calling, and it's yeah, it is actually. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. He's back out there though. So shotgun formation, gonna send Dontavian Wicks in motion. Gonna give it to Jacobs. He is brought down at the line of scrimmage by who? Kenny Clark. Making a good play there. Like and again, like I don't think you can play this conservative right now because you gotta score. There's 4 minutes left. I know they're good. They've been good on for third down tonight, but you're putting yourself in a situation on 3rd and 8. So Golden a little motion goes to the left of Dontavian Wicks. Snap to Jordan. He's going to deliver a dart to Romeo Doubs, and Romeo is down at the 40. I really thought that was going to be picked. I almost shit myself. I do have faith, but like I'm just I mean you'd be nervous in this situation too. Uh I think he threw it high enough looking at the replay. I think he threw it high enough for yeah, he did. Thank God he has the thing on. Romeo's barking orders right now. What is going on there? Is he calling for horse collar? Because that's not horse collar if he is. Or he's yelling at Jordan or something. I don't know. Well, Matt LaFleur calls the plays, so well, listen, and I'll say this honestly, there is no good Jordan Love without good Matt LaFleur, so I'll say that. just how like I don't think Brock Purdy blossoms without Kyle Shanahan. And granted, I think Purdy is still good, especially him being the last pick in the draft. He's phenomenal in that, right? But I don't think Purdy's Purdy without Kyle Shanahan. I don't think there's not a lot of quarterbacks you can really say that about. Matthew Stafford was good on the Lions before he went to Sean McVay. McVay's definitely revived his career in a sense, though, like especially with the Super Bowl. Like, do you think you guys would have gotten over the hump with Jared Goff? And because you look at Goff now, and Goff is pretty good. I'd say he's probably still one of the better. I don't know. I put him probably right behind. If we're talking NFC quarterbacks, he's probably like the second or third best NFC quarterback for sure. I think Baker's second right now. Baker's playing unbelievable. Even though he had a bit of a down game today, he's been so good. Stafford and Goff. I'd put Goff at 5 then. We said Daniel's at 4. Hold on a second. Oh, shotgun formation. Love looking. He's just gonna throw it down. That should be intentional grounding, but are they gonna call that? Dante Fowler out right now. Second and 10. Shotgun formation for Love again. 2 on the right, left, 1 on the right. Snap to him. He's looking. He's got to roll out left. He's going to dump it off to Emmanuel Wilson. Emmanuel Wilson breaks the tackle, and he gets the first down and more. He has been so good tonight. Props to Emmanuel Wilson, saving multiple drives at this point. Triple set in the backfield. Going to have Savion Williams going a little bit of motion. Emmanuel Wilson going to cut it upfield. He gets about 4 or 5 yards there. I guess they're trying to run the clock a little bit. See if they can get this to the 2-minute warning while maintaining the possession of the ball. Yeah. Yeah, you got 4 yards there. 2nd and 6 for the Packers. Going to go with the single back formation here. 2 receivers set. Going to send Matthew Golden in motion to the right side. Going to fake it to Emmanuel Wilson. Pressure immediately. Love gets it out, but Emmanuel Wilson drops the ball, and a flag comes out for unnecessary roughness. Ooh, that's a bad. Damn. That's an unfortunate penalty. That's a cheesy penalty, too. I hate getting that. I really do hate getting that. Don't really understand. Yeah, shouldn't have hit him, obviously. Jerry's like, what the hell? Boy, what the hell, boy? So 2:12 remaining for the Packers. Oh, he comes off the field after that one. Shotgun formation again. They're going to have Savion Williams go into motion. Gives it to Jacobs. Jacobs finds a hole, and he gets the first down and more. 15-yard play. amazing run by Josh Jacobs. And that'll send us to the 2-minute warning on Sunday Night Football. I mean, he really fucking stepped it up in the second half here. He's playing phenomenal. Phenomenal right now. It's a great run. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, it was still I think it was still third. It would have been third down, but yeah, I don't know why that guy. That guy. I mean, you can't hit him there. Yeah. All these games anymore are commercials. I'm just looking at the Reddit thing right now. People are. I don't know. Heart attack pack is back. That's the realest comment I've ever read in my life. This team, like, nothing else is gonna kill me but this team. I'll probably die of a heart attack in my 50s when they lose the Super Bowl in heartbreaking fashion or something. I don't know. Well, I said when I'm 50. I think if I don't see another Super Bowl by the time I'm 50, I think this organization has failed in some way. That's 30 years. They have 30 years. They have a 30-year window for me. I don't know. The difference between Jordan Love, Rodgers, and Favre is Jordan Love has a wife, and I think that's what's going to save him from the Packers. What does he have? I just didn't hear you actually. Did you say he had no football IQ? If so, that's pretty funny. What's up? You're gonna give it to Jacobs, and he is swallowed up. Little pitch play, and yeah, they're just trying to run the clock down a little bit. Cowboys gonna take a timeout though. You like, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that play. The toss is fine. I just don't like he's just in the backfield immediately there. First time out for Dallas, 2nd and 13. I mean, I really do not want to see the field goal unit. I think that would pain me very much. Come on. Love in the backfield, going to send Emmanuel Wilson in motion. Snap to Jordan, going to quickly dump it off to Emmanuel. Emmanuel gets back to where they were about. .149 left to go. Yeah, you absolutely need a first down here. Abso-frickin-lutely. Dak is warming up. He's ready. He is ready to get the football back. That's for sure. They're 8 for 10 on third down. So please, for the love of God. Shotgun formation. Two receivers on the right, one on the left. Love going to send Kraft in a bit of motion. Going to go to the right of Wicks. Love looking, throwing. Touchdown, Dobbs over the middle. Beautiful play. And they get a touchdown. Third of the night for Romeo Dobbs. Hat trick for Love and Dobbs. Nice play. Now, the only issue is the defense needs to get a stop. Like, please get a stop, man. Brent McManus is good. All right. So it's a 4-point game. They have to score a touchdown to win the game. Can Dallas score a touchdown? Please, God, don't let them. Yeah. They put Kraft out on the wide out motion here, and Dobbs is boom. Great route. Jordan Love gets the throw over the linebacker. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love that. Dobbs has been really good in the red zone this year. He's been so good. I'm just glad that Jordan Love even if they lose this game, he had a good game against, and like, he was supposed to have a good game. This is the Dallas defense. They have not looked good. So, I'm definitely not satisfied with a loss. But if we do lose, I cannot blame it on the offense. I need the defense to come through, man. I need a Micah strip sack fumble. I don't know, Keyshawn Nixon interception. I need a Xavier McKinney interception. He had one last week, so they have one time remaining. Does Schottenheimer know how to manage the clock better than Mike McCarthy? We're about to find out. He's going to take it from the landing zone. He's going to take it out to the 45-yard line. Oh, my Jesus. So a good kick return for Dallas. See, I should have just said there. 7 game-winning drives starting in the final 2 minutes of fourth quarter overtime for Dak. To him. Dak, plenty of time. Again, he had Van Ness in the backfield there, but Jay Ferguson is going to get about 7 yards, and they're going to keep rolling here. They're not going to take the timeout yet. 1:20 to go. Prescott, shotgun formation again, 3 receivers on his right. Prescott looking, throwing over the middle. He's got Jalen Tolbert, and he's down at the 27-yard line, it looks like. They're going to keep going. Hurry up offense here. 1 minute to go. Prescott. Shotgun formation again. He's got 4 receivers out wide. Prescott looking, throwing. He had Mike in the backfield. Valentine slips, and George Pickens is going to score a touchdown. Unbelievable. I told you, man. Like, this is Mike was in the backfield there, and unbelievable. Matt LaFleur does not run the defense, but fair point. I guess the good news is they can tie it up with a field goal and maybe send this thing in overtime. But I mean, they've just given Dak so much time, man. Brandon Aubrey for the extra point. It is good. 37, 34. And this is the exact situation I didn't want to put Jordan Love in the offense in, but here we go. Here we frickin' go. Can Jordan Love get the Packers in field goal range at least in 43 seconds? I don't know. I hope so. I mean, it's just like Valentine just completely slips. I mean, this coverage is just miserable. Miserable. How do you slip on that play, man? Oh my god. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it would be. Definitely would be. Carrington Valentine gave up a similar touchdown in the Eagles wildcard game, if anyone remembers that. He got stiff armed by Dallas Goedert for a touchdown. Going to be in the landing zone. Savion Williams is going to take this out. He cuts it up to the right, and he's still on his feet, still going, still going. He gets a couple extra yards there. So 35 seconds for the Packers. He has one game-winning drive, and that was Week 7 versus the Texans. He drove Brandon McManus into field goal range. That was the week we got Brandon McManus. All of the Dallas fans should be electrified right now. This is a big situation. This is where you find out if this guy's worth $55 million at this point. Kraft in motion, shotgun formation for Jordan. Snap to Love. Looking, throwing. He's going to dump it to Jacobs. Jacobs going to run it upfield. Gosh, Jacobs keeps going. Out of bounds. There you go. 28 seconds left. Great little dump off to Josh Jacobs. He's been hot right now. 23 yards on that play. Yeah, but I mean, if that's all you can get, that's all you can get. And I trust McManus to make the field goal. I don't know if I trust the blockers to block, you know. Okay. Three wide receivers, shotgun formation. Jordan takes the snap again, rolling out right, avoids a man. Delivery, yeah, he's just going to have to throw that one out of bounds. Great way to get it out of bounds. I mean, he's just getting so much pressure on him from this Dallas front. Without Micah Parsons, by the way. Stupid. Just so dumb. .22 seconds, 2nd and 10. At this point, there's 22 seconds left. You kind of just need field goal range. Little bit of motion from Jacobs. They're going to blitz here. Snap to Jordan. Jordan looking, throwing. He's got Malik Heath. He's going to get out of bounds. I think he's just short of the first down, though. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Nice little out route to Malik Heath. They just need to pick up the first down here. You still have 3 timeouts. You can pick up a quick first down here and keep the ball moving here. There's nothing fancy that needs to be done. You have 3 timeouts. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Jordan. Snap to Love. He's going to give it to Jacobs, and he is. I don't know if he got forward progress there, but you got to call the timeout. It looks like the ball might have gotten to the first down. I'm not 100% sure, though. Okay. Yeah, he did get stopped. Yeah. So first down, 12 seconds. So Honestly, at this point, there's 12 seconds left, and I think it's gonna have to be, quick out route throw, get some more yards here, and just kick the field goal and send this game into overtime. That's all you have time for right now. Yeah, I knew we scored too. We scored too early there, man. Yeah, yeah. I know they're reminding me of. Because you know what? If we had that extra point, all we would need is a field goal to win. Shotgun formation for Jordan. He's got Jacobs to his left, three receivers out wide. And it looks like Dallas called the timeout. Yep, Dallas called their final timeout here. 12 seconds left. You just need a quick throw to get McManus into field goal range. Well, obviously, I'd rather have a bomb touchdown, and I mean that would be amazing. But that's not how real football works. Unless I don't know, unless like you have Aaron Rodgers or something. Not with 12 seconds. I'd rather be a little safer. And if they do, like I don't know, yeah. I mean, obviously, if a lane opens up, big pass play, sure, but they're gonna play it to where they just get to maybe the first down is at the 30. That's definitely enough for field goal range. Yeah, they're just gonna give it to Jacobs, and then they're gonna call another timeout, and then second timeout, and then They just yeah, they're just gonna get just enough yards for McManus to make a field goal. I didn't want this game to come down to this. This sucks. Yeah, that's me right now. That lady's literally me right now. Shotgun formation again for Jordan. Snap to Jordan. They are going to pass it on this play. He's going to heave it down the field. And yeah, I'm not really sure why that was the game plan, but 4 seconds left. I mean, yeah, here comes McManus. So it's down to a field goal to get it, not to win the game, but to get it to overtime. Oh, Jesus, man. Oh. No, I'm going to look at it. I'm going to look straight at the fucking thing. I don't give a fuck. This is a long fucking field goal, dude. 53 yards. Jesus Christ. Snap. Hold is good. Kick is up. It's right down the middle. Thank you, Brandon. Overtime game. If anything about this game is true, is I will need to take about 50 heartburn pills after it. Because my God, I'm going to die of a heart attack. I'm literally gonna die of a heart attack. Absolutely nailed that field goal. Thank God. Oh my God. This is just crazy. Well, no, because they both get two possessions now in overtime. Yep. The only problem is you are kind of correct because I don't know what defense is like. Whoever gets the ball first might actually win because the defenses can't stop anything right now. Please just fucking score a touchdown. I don't want to watch this anymore. I want to be done, please. I want to be done. Oh, are they kicking it? I think the Packers are actually kicking it. I mean, if this is any other team, I'd be like, wow, this is a really good Sunday night football game. Right now, I literally want to blow my brains out. This is awful. I want, oh my God, because now I'm going to hear, this whole, win or lose this game, it's going to be like, well, Packers defense kind of sucks now. Which maybe they do. I don't know. I don't know, dude. This is literally the Giants and Cowboys game, basically. I don't know how that happened, but no, we would need to be the Cowboys in this situation because they won. Uh, oh my God, dude. He just he just gets a little. He understands that when the Packers are playing football, there is Dank. Yeah, he's just chilling. Hey, buddy, come here, buddy. So So yeah, I guess we elected to kick. I don't really know why, but sure. I don't know. Maybe they think they can stop them on D. Like I, I'll figure it out because I can't obviously hear the broadcast. But it seems like we had it. Tackle him, please. Oh my God, he gets down to the. Turpin. Oh, flag on the play though. I fucking hope so. Please. Tank. Yeah, I was holding on the receiving team, so Justin Houston holding on the play. Who'd he hold there? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's pretty blatant. Yeah. That's pretty. I'll take it. I'll take anything at this point. I don't care. So Dallas has the ball at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, single back formation for the Cowboys. They're going to hand it to Javonte. Javonte breaks out of a tackle immediately and gets the first down. Like the Edgerrin Cooper has missed so many tackles tonight. So uncharacteristic of him. It's literally I literally think Joe Barry has infested the minds of this Packers defense. He's somewhere. It's either that or the fumes of Matt Eberflus is like telling us to play bad. I don't get it. Prescott taking the snap immediately, and George Pickens is going to get only 5 yards. That time, Valentine doesn't slip, and he makes the tackle. Excellent. This has been quite a game. My heart rate is very high. I'm very stressed out. No, I just know it is. Gonna send Tolbert in motion here. Snap to Dak. He's gonna give it to Javonte. Javonte is stuffed. He's gonna get like 2, maybe 1 yard there. I mean, Packers defense has to make a play here. Get the ball back to your offense. 3rd and 4, shotgun formation for Dak. Looks like they're going to rush multiple here. They're going to try and apply some pressure to Dak Prescott. Prescott changing the play at the line. He's running out of time to snap the ball. Snaps it. Prescott, he's got time. Throws it down the field. He's got George Pickens, and George Pickens is going to have a first down and more. Jesus Christ, this coverage is awful. George Pickens has been wide open tonight. I mean, just wide open. And see, they got a double team on Micah here. Oh, and not even a double team on Micah. Thomas is just holding it down over there. Oh my God, dude. 8 receptions for 134 is just disgusting. Single back formation again. Prescott going to fake it to Javonte. Micah had pressure on him, and Valentine's going to make the tackle. 2nd down. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, he's just had the time, man. 4 receivers out for Dak. Shotgun formation. Snap to Prescott. Prescott looking. He's got pressure on him. Micah's in there. He throws it down the field. And is that caught? That's caught by Jalen Tolbert. Looked like Dak was trying to throw it out of bounds, and Tolbert comes back to get it. Are you kidding me? Wow. That's an unbelievable catch. I just don't know what Nixon's doing. Like, dude, that's insane. That's insane, man. Wow. Yeah, they're actually going to win. They're actually going to win. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to score here. I can just feel it in my bones. It's going to happen. I hope that Dallas just won the toss and wanted to receive, but if the Packers won the toss and they elected to kick, I'm literally gonna I don't understand. Why would you do that? I mean, that's just I just don't know what Nixon is doing. I mean, Dak has 2 people in his face. Like, you're just gonna let him have an effort to catch that dude? Come on, man. Oh my God, that's just unbelievable. Oh, single back formation for Dak. Gonna send a man in motion. Prescott gonna give it to Javonte. Rashawn Gary tackles him. Then Mike is back on the field. He's not gonna fucking do anything, probably. So here we go. He hasn't done anything all night. A couple pressures. That's it. We're like, how many sacks is Micah gonna get on Dak? Single back formation again. Prescott faking. He's trying to find George Pickens. Parsons gets him. That's not a fumble, though. No, that's not a fumble. His knee was down. I'd be really disappointed in the NFL if they called that a sack, because Micah's pretty. Jesus, he is fast. There we go. Yeah. Third and goal. Oh, they did call it for a sec. All right. Third and goal. Three receivers out wide. Dak in the shotgun formation. Javonte to his right. He's going to send a man in motion. Prescott looking. He has all the time in the world. He throws out of the end zone. Do they take the 3 or do they go for it is the question. Yep, they're going to send Brandon Aubrey out. Thank God Micah came up with a play. Holy shit. I can't believe that's what it came to at the very end of the game for him to get a sack. Oh my God, man. Block the field goal. I'll literally cry. Block it. This is Brandon Aubrey. I'm not blocking the field goal. Yeah, okay. Exactly as I thought. 40 points from the Packers defense. Good golly, I'm going to start having an aneurysm. 37-40. Can Green Bay score a touchdown? They're going to get the ball back on offense one last time. Please, God, just let me have a win. I really don't want to go into the bye week without a win and then have to like watch football knowing my team lost the previous week. That'll be fun. Well, I mean, now is the time to get your first round pick Matthew Golden involved, and now is the he's got like 3 catches on the night. That most of his yards are off that big play. But like if we were like, I'm not trying to 4 touchdowns for Dak. Romeo Dobbs. It's so funny that Romeo has 52 yards but 3 touchdowns. George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb literally put his soul into George Pickens. That's insane. Aubrey. Yeah, I think that's going to probably be a touchback, I think. Oh. I didn't even adjust this to... All right. Please, Jordan. Come on, man. Show us why you're worth this money, please. I don't even put that thought in my head. I still have nightmares. Oh, you're good. No, it's fine. I'm just joking with you. It doesn't matter that much. Pistol formation for Green Bay. Snap to Jordan. Quick throw to Dontavian Wicks. Dontavian Wicks runs into Romeo Dobbs, and I don't know why he just didn't bounce it outside. Idiot. I need Aaron Rodgers to infuse his godly powers from 10 years ago into Jordan Love right now. Yeah. Jordan Love. Shotgun formation. Going to send Matthew Golden in motion. Going to fake it to Jacobs. Kenny Clark is in the backfield. Like, it's just despicable. And they're going to call a grounding on this play. Are they actually about to call grounding on this one? Because they didn't previously. Mm. Yeah, an ineligible man downfield. Good call. Who was that one? Yeah, I know. Oh, they declined the penalty to make it third down anyway. So 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6, they've been so good on third down tonight. So Sean Ryan is the ineligible man downfield. So he just keeps walking up for some reason. That's real smart, brother. It's all right. They declined the penalty anyway, but I mean, 3rd and 6, two receivers out to the left. He's going to send Kraft in motion. He's going to join two on the left side. And looks like they're going to call a timeout here. Yeah, Packers call timeout. Oh, no, Dallas called final timeout. Okay. Because Carolina is definitely, like, worse than Dallas by a wide margin. Yes. Yes. Absolutely, yes. That, I don't know. I count that as a fluky ass win. Yeah. At this point, I don't even know if our first 2 weeks are snap to Jordan. Jordan looking, throwing, lofting down the field. He's got Wicks. Oh, he was in his hands. They're not gonna. Yeah, they're fourth down. It was in Wick's hands. I just don't. You didn't need the big play there, man. You just need a first down. You have so much time. Oh, I just need them to get a first down. But I don't know. 6 yards. Little bit of motion from Matthew Golden, and yeah, they got to call a timeout. There's not enough. Yeah. Can we get like give these guys some smelling salts? I think that's what we need. We need some goddamn smelling salts to really kick it into gear here. Yeah. That's what Rodgers did earlier. He took a little whiff of it and DK Metcalf scored a touchdown. So maybe oh god, I just saw a text. Yeah, that's definitely about yeah. I heard the notification. I'm waiting for it. I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking at it. Hopefully it's a big play and we win. I don't know. Shotgun formation, three receivers out to the left, going to send Kraft in motion. There's a guy on the right side. Kraft goes back by Rasheed Walker. Jordan looking, throwing. He's got Matthew Golden over the middle. That's a first down. Yeah. In fact, I'm going to turn them off right now. How do I turn them off? This is a new phone. I don't know how to turn them off. Okay, they're turned off. They're turned off. They're turned off. Shotgun formation, going to send Matthew Golden in motion again. Going to give it to Emmanuel Wilson. Emmanuel Wilson going to bumble his way forward, and he's going to get about 8 yards on that play. They're closing in on the 50-yard line, 2nd and 2. It's okay. Oh, 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1, even better. That's all right. They still have time here. They still have time. Still have time. All right, shotgun formation for the Packers. Going to have two receivers on the right. Actually, they're going to have Matthew Golden in the backfield. Going to give it to Emmanuel Wilson. Emmanuel Wilson runs it up the field. He is going to get the first down and more, brought down to the 40-yard line. He has been so good tonight. The running game has come alive in this game. So I think they're going to let this run down to the 2-minute warning, and then yeah, they're going to let it run down to the 2-minute warning and go from there. And there's 2 minutes. 2 minutes left for the offense. This has been a really good game to watch, except for, the heart and, well, I don't know. I mean, I like that I like that the offense is putting up I mean, you should be all right. I would be you'll be all right. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you lose tough ones, and I hope this is not a tough one that we lose. Yeah, but I mean, you had a tough game today. I would say it was a tougher game today. Not tougher than the Eagles game, but it's still a tough game. The Colts are not like the Giants, or I would say the Colts aren't even like, I don't know, maybe the Colts are more comparable to Dallas at this point. They're definitely not. I'm coping, but maybe they are. I don't know. Shotgun formation. Two receivers on the right, two receivers on the left. Emmanuel Wilson is in the backfield with Jordan. Jordan seems to be switching the play around. He's going to have Emmanuel Wilson go to his right side. Love looking, still looking, throwing. He's got Wicks. Wicks jukes a man, jukes another man, and he's down. What a move by Wicks. Double juke. Don't say that yet. He doesn't. He might celebrate in a couple minutes. Hold on. There was definitely a little bit of pressure. They tried to do a little linebacker blitz there, but good throw, getting it out over the middle, and Wicks does the rest for him. Four receivers out wide. Emmanuel Wilson to Jordan's left. Shotgun formation. He's going to send Emmanuel Wilson in motion. Love looking. He's got Dobbs. Dobbs catches it over the middle. Nice little quick throw to get them down even further into Cowboys territory. It's about 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4, maybe. Maybe even 2nd and 3. Shotgun formation again. All the receivers on the right side now. They're going to hand it off to Emmanuel Wilson. Emmanuel Wilson, you're going to get the first down. You have 45 seconds to go. You need a touchdown to win the game, and I think you got to draw up something here, LaFleur. 35 seconds. They still have one timeout. They're going to toss it to Matthew Golden. Matthew Golden is stopped immediately. Diggs read that play so well. Great read by Trayvon Diggs. Tried to get a short little pass out to Matthew Golden. The blocking wasn't there, and Diggs just knew immediately, stuffed him behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah, Romeo Dobbs is going to pick up the block on Diggs there, and now you got some more yardage to gain. No timeouts left and 28 seconds to go. Final timeout for Green Bay. You have a little time. You can pass the ball towards the sideline and see if you can get something there. But a touchdown is needed to win. You don't settle for field goals here. You try and win the game. Shotgun formation, three receivers to Jordan's left. Emmanuel Wilson lined up to Jordan's left. Jordan going to fake it to Emmanuel. Jordan looking, he's going to dump it off to Emmanuel. Emmanuel, you have to get out of bounds, and he doesn't get out of bounds. You're going to have to hurry up here. Gotta hurry up. Gotta hurry up. Gotta hurry up. It's third down, or you need to spike it or something. What are we doing? Jordan to the end zone. Oh, 1 second left. Oh my God. So one more play, 4th and 14. Emmanuel Wilson has to get out of bounds on that play. Oh wow. They're gonna go for the fucking tie. You pussies. You fucking pussies. You put up 37 points to go for a fucking tie, Green Bay? What the fuck are we doing? This is fucking laughable. You're telling me, like, come on, dude. That's despicable. Fuck you, Matt. You idiot. Wow. And they're gonna go for a fucking tie. Unbelievable. That pisses me off more than if they would have fucking lost the game. Are you fucking serious? They go for a tie. Unfucking believable. That I think that pissed me off more than at least they don't lose the game, but are you fucking kidding me, man? What the fuck is that? I guess, but I don't know, man. That is just I don't know why they just need to go out of bounds. I mean, 40 points to Dallas is just they could not get to the quarterback. I would say an embarrassment for the Packers defense in total, yeah. I'm not going to blame the offense for putting up 37 points. The defense just needed one stop. I mean, a turnover. I mean, Dallas is in the game because of a turnover, but in turn, our defense has to make it like you have to get a meaningful stop. There was no meaningful stops. All they did was give up a field goal at the end there. That's a good stop, but like, dude, you need more impact. I mean, yeah, if the extra point even goes in, that's a win at the end too, which is utterly disappointing. So, I mean, I guess they had 1 second left. I guess it's better than losing the game, so I don't know. I gave him hope, that's for sure. I mean, honestly, at this point, maybe maybe Dallas, I mean, like I I honestly think the like they could possibly go and win some meaningful games here now. Like they have the Jets and the Panthers now. Like they could rattle off a couple wins here now. Yeah, this definitely looks worse. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I truly don't get how how the defense was that bad. Like they were getting pressure all day on Commanders, Lions, Browns. I mean, for well, if I'm gonna be if I'm gonna be honest with you, I knew that the Browns game was a trap game. Obviously, like I obviously knew that was a trap game. I was telling people this is a trap game. You know, don't be surprised if we do lose. And they didn't deserve to win that game. And it, honestly, I don't know. I think for the most part, offensively, they didn't put it together offensively last week. They got a get back game against Dallas, which was expected. They don't have a very good defense. But how does the offense not, or how does the defense not, you know, do anything meaningful? I just don't get it. I don't know. That's a little disappointing. I'm not blaming anything offensively. They held in with Dallas the whole fucking game. There was nothing. The only thing offensively that was a problem. Yes, I get the safety is a special teams thing. That's not offensively. That's special teams. The fumble, they got to block better because I mean the whole game Jordan Love did get pressured. So that I mean they have to block better, obviously, and they are missing guys in the offensive line. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I don't know. You just can't. I mean, I just can't blame the offense. The only thing I can say is, yeah, the fumble is unfortunate, but I mean, what else am I supposed to? Yeah, Jordan Love either needs to throw that ball away or Emmanuel Wilson needs to run it out of bounds. Also, can ties not be in the NFL anymore? How about that? How about we just do double overtime? I mean, this defense has played good enough. I don't know what happened tonight. Like, I think the main issue was not getting pressure on Dak. And that's why you got Micah fucking Parsons, is to, right? Well, I understand that, but yeah. Pickens, Tolbert, Turpin, everybody. Yeah. Well, whatever. I'll take it at this point. So I'm not. I guess I'm not embarrassed. I'm more just disappointed. Nothing can be more embarrassing than that Browns loss last week. I'll be honest. As a Packer fan, that loss is definitely worse. Yes, it's no. What I'm just saying, like, I don't think it could get much worse than losing to the Browns. So all right, I'm ending this stream. So I'll see if I'm available Thursday. Usually I'm a little busy on Thursday, but so because it's fun. All right, yeah, I'm gonna get off here and call my dad and complain to him. So I'm fine. I mean, like genuinely, I just like watching football, and the Packers played good offensively. So it's besides a couple of mistakes, but it's really I don't know. It was a good game. I'm a little disappointed ending a tie. I don't know, but whatever. Well, in the moment, yeah. I have to let that anger out because if not, I'm gonna fucking lose it. But no, it's like it's a. I need a little bit. I was holding in a lot the whole game, so I just needed. I don't know. So all right, I'll